All right, today we're pulling back the curtain on a pretty wild corporate battle happening in the world of real estate. And you know what? Thanks to some recently uncovered court documents, we're getting an exclusive inside look at the secret war between two of the biggest names out there, Zillow and Compass.
I mean, sure, you see their listings, you browse their websites, but the real story here isn't about finding a new home. Not at all. It's a knockdown, drag-out fight for control, and it's all happening behind the scenes, in courtrooms and in secret strategy sessions. So, what's really at stake here? Why are these two behemoths locked in such a serious fight? Well, in this explainer, we're going to unpack that very question. And the answer? It might just reveal the future of the entire real estate industry.
Okay, let's start with Zillow. These court documents, they paint a fascinating picture of a company playing a super high-stakes game of defense. They're desperately trying to protect the one thing that keeps their entire business alive.
You don't have to take my word for it. A quote from Zillow's own Chief Industry Development Officer says it all. He said, "Listings are the lifeblood of our company. No listings, no eyeballs, no sales." Wow. For Zillow, this isn't just about competition. This is existential. Their whole model, from getting you to click on their website to an actual home sale, it's all built on having access to those property listings. If they lose that, they lose everything.
So how exactly are they protecting that lifeblood? Well, the documents show a pretty clear three-part strategy. First, protect those money-making listings at all costs. Second, launch what they call a messaging war to shape how everyone thinks about this. And third, get influential industry insiders on their side to back them up. So, while Zillow is busy defending its turf, Compass is on an all-out offensive. Their whole strategy is built on one simple, powerful idea: massive growth.
Now, to really get what Compass is doing, you have to understand who they see as the enemy. They call it organized real estate. And what's that? Well, it's the establishment powers. You know, the old guard. Think the National Association of Realtors, the multiple listing services, and yep, Zillow. Compass sees them as the gatekeepers who control and constrain agents, and they have zero interest in playing by their rules.
And this quote from Compass CEO Robert Refkin just captures their whole motivation perfectly. He said, "If we had twice the market share, you can't bully us anymore." So you see, the goal isn't just to be a bigger company. It's to become so incredibly dominant that the old powers and the old rules just can't push them around anymore.
So what we have here is this direct clash of philosophies. It's a classic story, really. Zillow is in defense mode, just trying to protect its core business. Meanwhile, Compass is on total offense, trying to get so unbelievably massive that they can literally change the game and rewrite the rulebook from scratch. And this isn't just a war of words. Not by a long shot. Compass's strategy led to a massive, absolutely game-changing power play. A move designed to execute their vision in one single swoop. And that move came with a jaw-dropping price tag, $1.6 billion. That was the cost of the merger between Compass and another industry giant, Anywhere. A number that big, that signals way more than just ambition. It's a declaration of intent. It says, we are here to dominate.
The logic behind this merger is actually a really clear three-step power path. First, you finalize that massive deal. Second, you instantly gain an enormous amount of market share and influence. And third, and this is the real kicker, you use that newfound scale to just go around organized real estate and operate on your own terms. It is the ultimate execution of their too-big-to-bully strategy.
So, with this merger now in the books, the entire landscape has completely shifted. The battle lines are totally redrawn, and we are looking at a brand new real estate battlefield. So let's boil it all down. This is not just business competition. This is a war for the future control of the market. You have Zillow fighting for its life, trying to protect that lifeblood that made it a giant. Then you have Compass, fighting to create a new world order where it makes the rules. And that billion-dollar merger? Think of that as Compass's opening shot, declaring to the world that its plan is now fully underway.
Which of course leaves us with one final and really crucial question. In this huge race for scale, as these giants battle for dominance, who's the ultimate winner here? Is it the companies, the agents, or is it you, the person buying or selling a home? That right there is the real story to watch.